Alright guys, so I do want to provide you guys with a little bit of update on Winter's schooling. I know the last time we talked, we were telling you guys that we were going to put Winter into school. If you're tuning in for the first time and you're like, who's Winter? She's our 2-year-old daughter. But last time we talked to you guys, we were telling you guys that we were going to put her into school. You know, we thought it would be a really good idea so she can, you know, be around other children and be in a learning environment. And, you know, we thought it'd be great. Well, we did just that, and well, I can say we've been having problems ever since. So anyway, we put her into the school. I think we did a video where we took you guys to tour the school with us, and everything seemed to sort of check out in the beginning. It was great. We loved that they had great security at the school. They had cameras in the classroom and everything, and so we thought, hey, this is great. You know, we read the reviews online. It was no bad reviews really, and so we put her in there, and it's kind of been downhill since then. So long story short, we saw some things inside the classroom when we viewed the cameras that was just absolutely appalling. And I'm actually just like really, I don't want to say the P word. I'm going to say it. I'm really pissed about it. We saw teachers being extremely abusive to the kids, yanking them up by one arm, being very just, what's the word, stressed?
Aggressive. No,
aggressive.
Stressed, aggressive, like no patience. It was just very, you know, just everything was very abrupt, like picking up kids, you know, by one arm or two, like literally sitting down kids and just like grabbing them out of a chair and boom, put them in another chair, not caring.
Yeah. It was bad. And honestly, you know, as a mom, you know, I love Winter to pieces. I love all, you know, both my kids, Breeze and Winter. It was just so heartbreaking to see. You are literally the worst, you know, scum of the earth to abuse children. That's how I view anybody who abuses children in any kind of way. You're literally the scum of the earth to me, and I have no respect for you at all. And I lost a lot of respect for her teacher. And of course, her teacher is, you know, probably 22, 23 years old, very young. And you know, and not that that's a bad thing, but I just feel like she's probably just there for a job, not even because she cares about the children.
Yeah, everything was just boom to the next. There was no like learning environment. There was no caring. There was like everything was like bam, okay, snacks, okay, do this, clean up, pick up chairs, go here. So
the first day we dropped her off at school, I thought it was very odd. Okay, maybe I'm just old-fashioned or traditional or whatever, but whenever we dropped her off on the first day, the teacher was like in biker shorts and a shirt, and I was like,
and like running shoes, and like
I was like, okay, maybe I'm just old-fashioned, and maybe I need to get with the times, and maybe teachers dress like that.
Yeah, that's like new age teacher thing.
But I was just like, I don't think that's very professional. You know, the teacher seemed very nice and everything when we saw her, and you know, then she turned into a totally different person on camera. I don't even know. Like, it's so crazy because I would imagine they know that parents view the cameras.
It's like they didn't even care.
But it's like they don't care. The bad thing about it is I was trying to screen record the video, and it doesn't allow you to.
It basically kicks you out. It says, you've been warned. You can't screen record.
Which I get it, because it's like privacy for the kids. Yeah. But when we got ready to talk to the, I guess the president of the school or whoever runs the school.
Director.
You know, she basically said, oh, well, that didn't really happen. And we had no way of proving it because we couldn't record what was going on that we were seeing, you know, because you couldn't screen record or anything. So it was like our word against hers. And so we were like, we're pulling Winter out.
Yeah, well, and she was like, well, you know, what happened to your daughter? Is there anything? We were like, no, nothing particularly. Like, you know, I felt like they were actually kind of a little bit leaning towards the nicer side to Winter. But it was like, is it just because she's new, right? And then they probably know we're gonna watch the cameras, like Tori was saying. At the same time, it was shocking. Yeah, I mean, it was really shocking.
But for me, it's like, even though I didn't see them be mean to Winter, but I don't care. I don't want to see any kids get abused in any kind of way. And it wasn't you know, I understand when kids are unruly, sometimes you kind of have to say, oh, okay, get over here, you know, whatever. But they were just, I mean, taking the kids, pulling them up by one arm, and you could tell they were so stressed, you know. You could tell they were working on like a timeline. They had to get everything done at a certain time, and so they were taking it out on the children. And I don't, you know, first of all, I love my daughter to pieces. I'll do anything for Winter. I love her so much, and I hate to see her in an environment like that, and she hated going. we would pick her up from the school and she'd be crying.
And she'd like run towards us, walk in the door, and she'd like run towards us.
And, you know, at first I thought, okay, maybe she's just new to the school and she's shy and everything. But no, there was a mom there who was dropping her son off, and I kind of just overheard the conversation between her and the teacher, and she said, you know, I'm gonna have to drop my little boy off, you know, and of course you could see the little boy was literally red as a tomato, had snot coming all the way down his nose, and just looked so miserable, and you could tell he was sick.
He was crying too.
He was crying, and the teacher was like, you know, like, we're really not supposed to take sick kids in here, you know, but okay, fine, we'll do it. And I was just like,
I didn't see that, but she told me that.
I could not believe it.
Day one.
Because they accepted a kid who clearly had a fever, clearly was red as a tomato, clearly crying, clearly had snot coming down his nose. And I felt, in that moment, I felt like, you know what, this is a mom who's just trying to go to work, and she has no choice, nobody else that can keep her kid. And I was like, okay, you know what, I'm gonna give a little bit of sympathy, because, you know, not everybody's a stay-at-home mom like me. Like, I don't go to work every day, so I send Winter to school. I felt a little bit of grace for the parent who was dropping the kid off, and I said, okay, maybe this is a one-off thing and this won't happen again. But it was just so many red flags, and now looking back on it, I was like, I should have completely canceled the whole thing.
I mean, we kind of did. We kind of looked at each other and we were like, you know, we kind of looked at each other and was like, hopefully we're making the right decision. You know, when you pull away and you're just like, okay, we just have to kind of, maybe we're freaking out about these things. We kind of thought, you know what I mean? Or like, okay, like we both were like, let's just kind of see how it goes, right?
I gave whoever she is of the school a mouthful. I say, your facility's terrible. You need to get your teachers in check, all that. And of course she denied everything. And, you know, but I'm going to stand up for all children, not just my child, but every child needs to be treated with respect and dignity. And I said that the mama bear came out of me. But anyway, guys, fast forward to now, and she is going to a different school now. Yay!
Hey, which is night and day. Like, so she started this other school, and we're super happy because after her first day, right?
Yeah.
She was super happy. So this is day number 2 for her, and she, like, we get in pictures. She's in this learning environment.
Yeah.
Teachers look like, no offense, I don't know what teachers are supposed to look like, but they look like teachers. They look like they're caring. They're very interactive with the kids. The whole program is just night and day. And, you know, Winter was super happy, and, you know, obviously we're seeing everything, and we're definitely seeing what we like. So
yes.
I'm excited.
I love the school.
Yes, so it's like a sigh of relief, you know what I mean? And it's just, it feels good.
Yeah, if you're wondering where she is, we have Breeze in the back sleeping, but Winter's actually at her new school now.
We're about to go pick her up here shortly.
Yeah, so the school you guys saw when we toured and all that, that's the school from hell, I say. But this school that she's in now, which we're actually about to go pick her up from it, is so good. It's so crazy because they teach them, you know, shapes, colors. They even teach them Spanish, guys. Yeah. They have music, they have art.
Yeah, art, which is kind of cool too. I think it's really cool because instead of sitting in class and doing all that stuff, they actually go to like a separate little room inside the school, and they do art, and they do, like Tori said, Spanish, and they do, you know, music and stuff like that. And it's like, I remember being in, like, you know, grade school. Obviously she's not in grade school yet, but I thought I loved getting out of my own classroom to go to art class, right? Yeah. Or go to music class. And, you know, I don't know, it just kind of brought back like memories. I was like, hey, this is cool, even though it's not like, you know, an elementary school. It's like that vibe, you know? Yeah, no, it's so cool. It's so good, and the teachers are nice, and they love Winter, and the classroom's a little bit bigger, but it costs a lot more money. But you know what? She's worth it, you know, for her to be around just goodness and, you know, learning environment, people who really want to be there and teach and everything. Well, and it's called a private. It's actually what's it called? A private school? Private something? It's like a private school, yeah, pretty much. They call it a private. It's a private learning center. Learning centers. All right, so our camera died because it got too hot because it's like 110 degrees in Texas. Yeah, it's so hot. So we had to get in some shade and let the camera go down. Yes, like it's so hot, dude. The camera was like, we're exhausted. Yeah, the camera said, it's too hot. I don't know, y'all, like, I'm sure it's hot where you guys are, but it's super hot in Texas. It is super hot, absolutely. But yeah, so anyway, guys, it's been a lot dealing with her schooling. We finally got it right, though. We hope, till we find something we don't like about this school. But no, honestly, as a person who
was kind of on the edge about her going to school in the first place, I take that very seriously, you know, because I want my kid to be able to thrive in a good environment, and I don't want her learning bad behaviors. I don't want her thinking that, you know, it's fine for some adult to come and just jack her up and yank her by the arm, or, you know, slap her meal down on the table because they're angry. It's the craziest thing in the world that these people don't actually check on their teachers. You know, people running these schools don't actually go in and say, you know what, maybe I should actually sit in and like see what these teachers are doing, or look at the cameras, you know. I guess they don't think people will look at the cameras, but I'm that type of mom. I will sit there and watch the cameras all day, you know. It's like, that's the one thing, like I said, anything, I can take anything, whatever gets thrown at me, but anything happened to my kids, like, I'm gonna come after you. You guys are always asking about, what, you know, where's Winter? A lot of times y'all don't see her in like videos anymore, or thumbnails that we take. Sometimes she's not in the thumbnails because she's at school. You guys are gonna go with us, and we're gonna see her real reaction to when we pick her up from school and see how happy she is. I picked her up from school yesterday, and she was so happy. She was just like, the kids were like, bye Winter, and she waved bye to them, and it was just the cutest thing ever. And she was actually working on like a puzzle type thing when I came in. I was like, yes, this is what she needs to be working on. When I would pick her up from the other school, she'd just be sitting there.
Or like the second she saw us, she would like run to us.
Yeah, she'd be like, help.
She wouldn't say help, but
no, but
she would, like,
basically,
run to us, yeah.
Comment down below, have you guys ever experienced taking your child to a school and you're just like, no, this school is not for my child? Comment down below, or even comment down below if you've seen, you know, teachers be abusive to children. And that happens a lot, more than people can think about. Because honestly, if they didn't have cameras in the classroom, I don't think I would have figured out that they were being abusive to the children. Yeah,
we would eventually. I'm sure. I know I would have picked up on it, because, you know, if Winter doesn't give off a good vibe, you know what I mean? Like, every time you pick her up or drop her off, then it's like, eventually you're going to say, you know, because the first week I was like, okay, she's probably just getting kind of used to the place, whatever. But, you know, if continually, after months and months, we kept on bringing her there, and she was just like dreading going, she would have been basically, hey, I don't want to go here. You know what I mean?
Anytime you do something to kids or to anybody in life, it's going to come back on you. I'm gonna let karma do its work. I'm not going to be the, what do you call it, the person who, you know, I'm gonna let it do its thing, because whatever happens to that school and the teachers and all what's going on over there, it's gonna get found out. And they can deny it all they want, what's happening, but of course, like I said, you know, our word against theirs. You know, what I should have done was I should have taken a phone and recorded the screen of the screen. It being that you can't.
I know. I thought about that too. I was like, duh, that's how you capture it.
Yeah. And I tell you guys out there who have children in school, and you can access cameras or whatever in the room, please watch the cameras, because, I mean, it was appalling what we saw. It was appalling.
Well, whenever we picked up and dropped off, they were super nice. Super nice. You would think
everything was great.
Yeah.
But it's almost like as soon as we left, she was yanking the kids around. She was slapping down the meals. And I even seen, like, when they got ready to line up to go outside, she just pushed one of the kids to go. And I was just like, how is this not being seen by other parents? And I just,
it's a trust.
Because they lure you in and make it seem like everything's great, so you say, I don't have to watch the cameras.
Parents, like, we're the new kids on the block, and we like seeing this. We're like, how long have these kids been going here? Parents don't care. Well, they could, like, the parents could be like at work and they can't watch.
Yeah, and they can't watch it. That's what I'm thinking.
That could be true.
That's what I'm thinking.
So I kind of feel like we should just like sit outside the school and be like, yo, you know what's going on in here?
I know, we're going to be those kind of parents. Do you know what's going on in the school with your kids? No, we're not going to be that way. We're going to let it be. I'm going to let karma do its work. And all those teachers and all the other people who are being mean to the kids, it's going to come back on them. It's so hot. It's like 150.
So hot.
I'm hot. Dude, your thing says 108. Is that right?
And we're in the shade. Yeah.
Oh my God, it's 108 outside. Well, I don't know what I want to eat, but
we literally, as you guys know, we were recording, and then the camera just like, it said it's too hot. And it shut off. So I literally had to wait. We put the camera in front of the AC, came to like this little shaded spot, right? And it still says 108 degrees.
It's gonna be this one right here, babe.
We had rice and chicken, I guess.
Rice and chicken, yeah.
Yes, and corn.
Okay.
Alrighty. Can you say bye-bye to Winter?
Say bye-bye.
Say bye-bye.
Bye. Say see you next week.
Yes, see you next week. I'm gonna have my
Give it the dinosaur.
There.
Say bye, Winter.
And of course we danced today.
Oh,
yeah. She dances.
The way she wiggles her hips, I'm like, oh my God.
Were you dancing?
Were you dancing?
You love me dance.
Bye, bye.
Oh, okay, bye.
Bye, guys.
All right, bye. Did you have fun at school? Yeah, very good. Hey guys, look at what she made. To Grandma and Grandpa. My handprints may be tiny, but my love for you is gigantic. Happy Grandparents' Day. Today's Grandparents' Day?
I don't know.
You're still beautiful. Say, I'm pretty.
I'm pretty.
Yeah, yes you are.
Peekaboo. Give me a kiss. Your daddy get a kiss? Thank you. Say, I love you.
I love you.
I love you, Winter. Go down the slide. Go down. 1.
Hot.
Yeah, it is hot. You're right. Like, she's so serious, too.
Alright guys, so thanks for tuning into this video. We just got done eating and it was really good. The food was pretty good.
I like that place because it's got the, even though it's kind of really hot out right now, that's why we didn't really play outside that much, but it's cool because it's got a little cool outdoor playground for the kids.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't go out there. I was like, I'm gonna stay and breeze because
Yeah.
I'm hot. But yeah, it was a pretty good day. But yeah, I mean guys, comment down below, let us know if you guys had trouble with any kind of schools in your journey with your kids. It's just a shame, but we're glad we got her in a better place and she's happy and we're all happy, and so yay.
Totally.
Anyway,
Like it's like a weight lifted, you know what I mean? Like not have to worry about that. So
yeah, it's
feel
nice.
good about it.
But if you like this video guys, don't forget to like and subscribe because we always want people, I can't even talk, wow, because we always want more people in our Travis and Tori family. And always remember, wherever you go, there you are. So always remember to what?
Make the best out of it,
Make
guys.
the best out of it. We love you. We'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.